Okay, can you hear me? Okay, can see the textbook.
Yes.
Okay. This is previous chapters. Okay. I gave as homework at the previous lesson. So you have any question to ask or not? So practice 4.14 and the intensive practice 4.4. So far nobody WhatsApp me. I will guess actually no questions. Usually anyone have questions, they will WhatsApp me earlier already. Okay, so I go to new chapters. Okay, arithmetic progression also I gave two exercises. I don't think so they will have problem. Any problem for this exercise? You have a log, you have the square root, and then you have the variable p and q. Then for these questions, you have a decimal, you have a fraction, you have same thing, variable x, and then this one you have a network. Okay, if no questions, we go to the next exercise. You got questions, you stop me, just stop me, just tell me which one you want to ask. Okay, this one I think also okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to learn for today. Okay, so this one you write in your index. Okay, sum of the first n terms Sn, okay, of the arithmetic progressions. Today 25th. Okay, today will be my last lesson, okay, before the school holiday. So after this, I will see you after school holiday already. After school holiday, then we will continue with geometric progressions. Today, I think we will finish these arithmetic progressions. Okay. Tomorrow, got no lesson. Tomorrow is a Wesak day. Okay. So today will be the last day I see you. Okay, before the school holiday. Okay, so this one I don't want to go through this activity. If you want, you can see into it. Okay. So we straight away come to these conclusions. Okay, this one actually you can look at this activity. Okay, to get this formula. Okay, so this one you copy in your notes. Okay, the sum of the first n term. Okay, the formula. Okay, same thing. What is n? What is a? And what is the d? Is a standard one. Okay, then turn to next page. Okay, these fields also I want you to copy. Okay, this one will be given in the formula list. Okay, but all these are not given. Okay, so this one I want you to copy also. Okay, you have to know that the Tn means the last term. Okay, here they label it as L. Okay, and then this one also. Okay, these three were not given. These three were not given in the formula list. Okay, so if you still remember yesterday when I start these chapters, okay, I introduced to you this. Okay, and then I think one of your friend, Emily, is it? Okay, she told me that she used this formula to get the answer. Okay, so if you look at this formula, okay, it's actually quite similar to the method that I'm using in Olympiad mathematics. Okay, so you see the first term is the 1 and then the last term is the 99. So you pair with it, right? Okay, so 1 plus a 99, so you have a 100. Okay, then you just need to know the number of terms divided by 2. Okay, and then times this 100. Okay, so the number of terms here is 1 is the first term, 2 is the second term, 3 is the third term. So 99 will be the 99 terms. Okay, so altogether is 99 divided by 2. Okay, so 99 divided by 2 here you are getting 44.5. Okay, and then times with 100. Right? Okay, so your answer is 4450. Right or not? Okay, 4950. Where I made mistake? 49.5, not 44.5. Okay, if 100 divided by 2 is 50, so here is 49.5, sorry. Okay, so is 4950. Okay, so if you have learned the formula, so this type of a question will become easy lah. Okay, okay, so Sn stand for the sum of the n terms, means you add up, okay, until the n terms. Okay, the meaning of Sn. Okay. Okay, this one, the Tn equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. This one afterwards we will see and do it. Okay, so you will see the example. Okay, given an arithmetic progression 4, 7, 10. Okay, find the sum of the first 35 terms. Okay, so first term is 4, second term 7, third term is 10. Okay, you add up. This is a meaning of sum. Okay, until the 35 terms. Okay, until the 35th terms. Okay, so this is a meaning you see. Okay, S35, this is a meaning. T1 plus T2 plus T3 until the T35. Okay, so you use a formula. This is the first formula. The one will be given in the formula list. Okay, n over 2, 2a, and then n minus 1d. Okay, so n over 2, I write at the side here as n is equal to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 in bracket, okay, d. Okay, so n here is a 35. This is a n. Okay, a here, the first term is 4. Okay, and then the common difference, remember second term minus the first term, so 7 minus 4 is 3. Okay, so n again is 35 minus 1, okay, and then in bracket times 3, okay, the t. Okay, then you get the answer. Okay, how about b, the sum of the first n terms? Okay, so you just write out. Okay, leave it still in the n. Okay, so your answer is in term of the n. Okay, whatever you can simplify, just simplify. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, okay, we look at this example 7. Okay, the sum of the first 10 terms and of arithmetic progression is 230. Okay, the sum of the subsequent 10 terms is 630. Okay, find the first term and the common difference of these arithmetic progressions. Okay, so here you will see they will give you two pieces of informations. Okay, two pieces of informations will get you the two equations. So you solve simultaneously to get the two variable here, which is the a and the d. Okay, so the first information is the sum of the first 10 terms, okay, is 230. Okay, so S10 is 230. Okay, this is the first information we have. Okay, so S10 is 230. Okay, follow the formula. Okay, n here we know. Okay, this is S10, so it's the n is 10. So 10 divided by 2. Okay, 2a, the a we don't know, just write back the a, and then d we don't know. Okay, but the n we know. Okay, so the n is 10 here. Okay, the n is 10. Okay, then you get the first equations. Okay, a linear equations. Okay, then second information, the sum of the subsequent 10 term is 630. What is the meaning of this sum of the subsequent 10 terms? Okay, so you list out T1, T2, T3, okay, until T10. Okay, this is sum of the first 10 term, means all these you add out, okay, you get 230. Okay, then subsequent 10 terms, so next will be 11, 12, 13. Okay, subsequent, the first term, 2 terms, 3 terms. Okay, and then until 20. Okay, altogether here we'll have 10 terms. Okay, then the sum of it is 630. Okay, so this part, what you're going to do is, okay, first term until the 20th term. Okay, you add out, that one is a S20. Okay, so if you use the S20 minus this part, which is the S10, then you will get the T11 until T20, the sum. Okay, so that one will be the sum of the subsequent 10 terms. Okay, therefore this 630 is S20 minus S10. Okay, they use the other way around. Okay, so okay, so this is equal to 630, therefore S20 is equal to 630 plus S10. Okay, so same thing lah. This is 630. Okay, this is the S10. Okay, so this is the S20 formula. Okay, then you get another linear equations. Okay, then solve simultaneously, then you get the answer for the D and for the A. Okay, this is a little bit information for you. Okay, if this one we call it progressions, arithmetic progression is written in the form of this. Okay, in between is comma, comma, comma. Okay, whereas arithmetic series, if we call it this is series, then it's not comma, comma, they will put in plus. Okay, this one is series. Just a little bit information for you. Now we go to example 8. Before this, maybe I touch a little bit of this. I don't know whether got example of this or not. The Tn equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. This is very important actually. Okay, sometimes you will use this, quite useful. Okay, they give one example here. Yeah, this is because sometimes the question start with, they given you the formula for Sn. Okay, means they give you in this type. They will start with this, okay? Sn is this. Meaning you are no longer based on this formula. No longer based on this formula. Okay, you will start anything with this. Means they have substitute in the A, substitute in the D, and then simplify. So they give you this. Okay, so what you're going to find for Tn? Okay, then you based on this formula and find. Okay, sometimes the question will give in this way. Okay, then they give a solid example. Okay, like example this. Okay, T10 is what? S10 minus S9. You follow this formula. Okay, what is this? We look at this. Okay, S10 means what? Okay, T1, okay, T2, T3. You add until T10. This is S10. Okay, add together. This is S10. Okay, how about S9? Okay, until T9 here you have okay, so T1 until T9 you add together, this is S9. Okay, so if S10 minus S9, so your answer is T10. This is the meaning. Okay, so you always can use this formula, okay, to get the Tn. Okay, if Sn are given. Back to these questions. Beehive. Okay, beehive, the shape is a hexagonal. Okay, so it's a hexagon. Okay, on the first day is 2, okay, then second day is 5, and then the third day is 8, okay. So if you see these questions, actually you don't know whether this is arithmetic progressions or the other one, which is a geometry progressions. But actually by seeing, you will know lah, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8 lah, okay. So you have to, because it's not mentioned in the question, so actually you need to prove this is an arithmetic progressions. Okay, so how do you prove this is arithmetic progression? Before that, you remember, okay, you have a D1 and D2. Okay, this is always actually you need to do lah. Okay, even though by seeing, you will know this is arithmetic progression already. Okay, so D1 is 5 minus 2, which is 3, and then 8 minus 5 for D2 is also is 3. Okay, then you can say, since okay, D1 is equal to D2, okay, therefore this is an arithmetic progressions. Okay. Before, okay, to apply the arithmetic progressions formulas, okay, the number of hexagonal holes on the 12 days, okay, means the total here, the means the total number. This one not means on the 12th day itself, if the bee make how many holes, okay. This one means the total number of holes on the 12 days, means after the 12 days accumulate. Okay, so this is why S12. Okay, S12. So sometimes, you know, the language, you have to try to understand it. Okay. So same thing. Okay, the A is 2. Okay, the D is 3. Okay, just apply the formula, then you will get the answer. Okay, look at B. Calculate the minimum number of days if there are more than 1,000 hexagonal holes made. Okay, so 1,000. Same thing, not accumulate for 1,000. Therefore, this is Sn. Minimum number of days. Okay, this one after we will see on it. Okay, if there are more than, okay, bigger than. Okay, so Sn bigger than 1,000. Okay, Sn bigger than 1,000. So you put in the Sn formula. Okay, the A and the D you can fill out. When you come to here, remember, okay, this one is an quadratic inequality. So you have to use is either this way, okay, the number line. If not, then you use sketch a graph. Okay, this question is a bit tougher. If this kind of question come up, okay, so first of all, you got to let this inequality become equal 0 first. Okay, let, okay, this part. Okay, this is how you get the answer, okay, then find the n, because this one cannot use factorize to get the value of the n. So you use the formula, okay, therefore you get the 2n's value. Okay, then if you are using the graph method, okay, this is positive, the n squared in front is positive, so 25.65, and this is a negative 25.99. Okay, so this whole thing is a positive, means negative 25.99 and bigger than 25.65. Okay, this one you got to ignore because n is number of terms, cannot take negative value, so you only accept this. So this question is quite tough actually. Okay, so you know the n is bigger than 25.65 already, then make the final conclusion. Wonder what? Minimum number of days. So minimum of n that will make Sn bigger than 1,000. Okay, so means I want the smallest of n which is bigger than 25.65. Okay, you see n is a number of terms, only can take integer, whole number. So n is bigger than 25.65. The first n is bigger than 25.65 will be 26. Oh, so n it actually can take 26, 27, 28. All these are bigger than 25.65. Okay, until okay, non-stop. Okay, but the minimum, okay, the smallest one is a 26. Okay, therefore, this type of question they always will ask in this way. Okay, the minimum number of days. Minimum. So the answer is 26. Okay, and then this one. What's interested in this. Okay, why is the beehive in this shape? Hexagonal. Okay, you can see into this. Okay, this one I don't want to go through with you. Okay, so finish for this part. So this one will be your homework. We come to another example. Okay, look at these questions. Okay, these questions are after they involved with this. Okay, so you means you want to calculate the cost for total expenses for the feed. Okay, for the food for the chickens. So you need to times 50 cents. Okay, but before that, okay, this one will be an progressions. Okay, so we will see the first is 1,500. Okay, so every day itself 200. Okay, so we now want to calculate the balance. Okay, so that we will only know how much, okay, the food we will give to the chicken. Okay, so first day the chicken we have is 1,500. So second day after you sell the 200 chicken, yeah, okay, the balance is 1,300. Okay, so you see here. And then subsequent is 1,100 until you say until it is left with 300. So 300 will be the last term. Okay, so now I want to calculate the total food. It means I want to total every days the number of chicken this NT Suhaimi have, and then after that only times with the 50 cent. Okay, then I will get the answer. Okay, so since I want to find the total. Okay, so I'm finding a SN. Okay, I'm finding the SN. But the problem is the N I don't know. Okay, so I have to use this formula, Tn formula, set the Tn as a 300 to get the N. I want to know this 300 actually is a term number what. Okay, so these questions are divided into two steps. Okay, first step is, okay, using the Tn formula, okay, set the 300 as Tn, okay, and then get the N. Okay, after get the N, only I will be able to calculate the Sn. Okay. So use the Tn formula. Okay, Tn as 300. Okay, A is 1,500. Okay, common difference. Remember y is negative because it's second term minus the first term. Okay, so it's 1,300 minus 1,500. So it's the negative 200. If you give you write positive, then everything will get wrong already. Okay, so you use A, you use a D, then you get the N as 7 here. Okay, once you get the N as 7 means this 300 is a T7. Okay, so you want to find the total, so you find the S7. Okay, and so use the SN formula, and then you get the total chicken every day, you add up, is 6,300 because you want to calculate the food of the chicken. So the first day is 1,500. Okay, the food you have to supply to the chicken is 1,500 of the chicken. Second day is 1,300 of the chicken. Third day is 1,100 of the chicken. Therefore, you want to calculate the total food that you need to supply to the chicken. You need to add all the every days the number of chicken are add together. Okay, therefore you have to find the SN. Okay, last, okay, one chicken is 50 cent now, so altogether is 6,300, so you times 50 cent, then this is the cost. Yes, someone on the mic?
Teacher, when can we use the Sn equals n over 2 a plus l?
Yeah, this one also you can use, but same thing. This one you want to use a plus l can, but the problem is you don't know the n. You still need to find the n. Okay, so if this one you want to use this Sn equal to n over 2 a plus l. Okay, after you find the n already, okay, so S7 7 over 2 okay, so the a here is 1,500. Okay, the l last term is 300. You will still get 6,300.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, so if no questions, okay, this one will be your homework, and then also this. Okay. This question I feel is quite good. These questions. Okay, you can see into it. Okay. And then for this exercise, I don't want you to repeat this type of questions anymore. So this one no need do, this one no need do, this one no need do. Okay. This type of questions in front you have tried. Okay. Other than that, the rest you can do. Maybe we'll see a little bit on these questions. Wait, Okay, this is the type of question just now I mentioned. Now, you see these questions. Okay, so I will explain a little bit here, but you still have to do. Okay, so Sn is equal to 2n squared minus 5n. Okay, we don't care how they get this formula, don't care. Okay, they will start with Sn formula. Okay, but they will, in between, they will ask you not Sn, they will ask you Tn. Okay, so first questions, find the first term. Okay, means T1. Okay, you have to remember actually T1 is same as S1. Okay, means you add sum of the first term lah. Okay, so you mean you add the only one term lah. So T1 and S1 is the same. Okay, this one you got to remember. So you just put in n as 1, n as 1, and n as 1. Okay, so this one will be your first term. Okay, and then get the answer. Okay, then how about the ninth term? Okay, means the T9. This is the one just now I mentioned the Tn equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. This one you got to apply this. Okay, therefore T9 will be S9 minus S8. So S9, you follow this formula. Okay, find S9. Okay, and then S8, same thing, you follow this formula. So for this question, you don't care about what is A and then what is D or that. Okay, even though the part A you are finding the first term, which is the A lah. Okay, so mostly we are applying this formula for this type of questions. Okay, then how about the sum of the fourth term to the eighth terms? This one involve you need to think a bit lah. Okay, so if you can't just think of how to do this type of question, you list out. Okay, so T1, T2, 3, 4, okay, 5, let's say. Okay, okay, if you want list out all lah, goes until 8 only now. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they want the sum of the fourth to the 8. They want this portion. divide this part. Okay, so if you think what is S, because now you got to involve with S, but okay, what is S8? Okay, means T1 you add until T8. Okay, but I don't want T1, T2, T3 ma. Okay, so this part is the S3. Therefore, if you want to get T4 until T8 is by using S8 minus out the S3 lor. So this one is S8 minus S3. Okay. Okay, same thing, S8 is here. Okay, S3, you just put 3 into this formula. Okay, then you minus, you get the answer. Okay. Finish already? I think that's all for today. Okay, same thing. I will dismiss you a little bit. Okay, then you can stay on to do the homework. Okay, 2 pages. Okay, page 138 and then page 136, 2 pages. Okay, so anything you also can WhatsApp me. Okay, and then if I sort out already, then I will WhatsApp in the group to tell the others also. Okay, wait. What's the attendance now? Now is 28. Okay, Izati is here. So he's not here. Rishika here? I can't see the list. See. Okay. Rishika also here. So who is not here? Yenny not here. I don't know who is not here. Okay, someone say. Yeah. Okay, never mind lah. I will stop recording now.